Hi again everyone, it's Mel from Stocksbridge Guitar Tech. Before I get into the video today, just a quick rant. About 2 weeks ago I uploaded a video which I'm guessing none of you or very few of you will have seen. As soon as I uploaded it, YouTube blocked it because it was a cover. Now it was a cover version of Hotel California by the Eagles, but as soon as I uploaded it, it was blocked. I wouldn't mind, but there's about 50,000 other cover versions of Hotel California that I can go and watch at the minute on YouTube. So it would seem that the whole world and its mother can put a cover of Hotel California up, but I can't. So I've no idea why that is, but anyway, if you do want to watch that video, it's on Bitchute, and I've put 2 links in the description below this video, one for Bitchute and one for Dropbox. So if you want to watch that video, you can watch it there. But anyway, rant over and on to today's video. This is my follow-up to the unboxing video I did last week of this Harley Benton SC-450 P90 GT guitar. This is the guitar that I had to wait 2 months to arrive, 8 weeks or 8.5 weeks, something like that. So basically, was it worth the wait? Right, I'll start with the build quality. It's actually very good, really solidly built. I've had a good look round it. The weight's not too bad either for a Les Paul. Les Pauls do tend to be quite heavy. This one's just slightly over £9. I don't think that's bad for a Les Paul. The Harley Benton Fusion T Telecaster weighs in at £7.25 that I've got, so this is just a couple of pounds heavier. So pleased about that. The finish is fantastic on this guitar. Maybe I just got lucky, but I can't find a flaw anywhere. Not even the slightest mark, scratch, ding, nothing. The finish was perfect when I took it out of the box. Still is, as far as I'm aware. I haven't managed to ding it or anything yet. Now I have had one of these SC-450s before from Harley Benton, but that had humbuckers on it, and I didn't like the neck on that one. It was too fat for me and chunky, and I was expecting this one to be the same, but surprisingly it's not. It's actually a very nice, comfortable neck. The frets are finished perfectly. There's no sharp edges. The nuts finish well. That's not sticking out either at the side, and it's cut really well. The tuners are very good. They feel really smooth when you're turning them, and they do a good job of keeping the guitar in tune. I wasn't sure how I'd like these P90 pickups, never having had a guitar with P90s on before, but I do actually really like them. The sound warmer than a typical single coil, and they're also a bit more punchy, and they have a bit more clarity to them than a single coil when you're using them with distortions and that. So love those pickups. The pots are the little mini pots, as I suppose is to be expected. I only paid £129 for this guitar. It has gone up. The last time I checked a few days ago, it was £144. Still a real bargain for a guitar with a set neck of this quality. And even though these pots are the mini ones, they all feel the same. They have the same amount of resistance, and they all work. The volumes go up and down, the tones go darker and brighter. So I don't see any reason to change those. And then that just leaves really the 3-way switch. Had it not been for that, I would have given the guitar a solid 10 out of 10. So what's wrong with the switch? Well, nothing. Not with this switch, but this isn't the original switch. I've already changed it, because when I've been playing the guitar for about an hour, the original switch, which is one of these box types that I don't like anyway, it just gave up the ghost. It wouldn't stay in the up position, it just kept flicking itself back into the middle position. And then when I'd been playing the guitar for about another half an hour, it wouldn't stay in either up or down position. It just took itself back to the centre position. Now, bizarrely, when I've took it out of the guitar, it is now staying in the up and down positions, but I tried moving it around in the cavity, and it didn't matter what I did, it just would not stay in position. So I just took it out, and there's a lot of play in it again. I don't know if you can see that, but I had the same problem on the Harley Benton S620. So I just ordered a couple of new switches, this type, and I fitted one of these into here, and I've got one for my S620. When I get a minute, I'll be fitting one of these into that as well. And I'll also be changing the pots on the S620, because they are basically just like on-off switches. They're either on or they're off. These aren't, these actually work. So I'm on the neck pickup here. As you can hear, the tones working. Bridge pickup. Again, bridge tone working as it should. Bridge volume. Working perfectly. So yeah, all the pots are working perfectly. It was just that switch. So I'd give the guitar 8.5 out of 10, because this gets none out of 10. I don't know why Harley Benton insists on using these rubbish, cheap electronics on these guitars. It would only have, I'm guessing, about £15 to fit decent pots, 4 decent pots and a decent switch. So why they just don't do that? Not a big deal for me. It's took me an hour to swap the switch over, and it's cost me another £8 for a switch. But that will last years. Obviously a beginner, it's a different matter. They'd have to take the guitar to a guitar shop or a music shop and have a new switch fitted, and that's probably going to cost them anywhere from £40 to £60, depending on where they take it to. So just be aware of that. I will leave a link again for this guitar as well in the description below the video, so if you want to check it out. If you do like the look of it and you fancy buying one, I suggest you get in quick, because these don't seem to hang around on Thomann's website for too long when they get them back in stock. But I'll let you have a listen at it. So just on a clean sound, everything's up full. I'm using the Solid Studio by Nuix just as a cab simulator. I've got a Celestion 4x12 impulse response. I'm using my Blackstar amp, no speaker, no mic'd up, just using the direct out straight into my audio interface. And then I've got a Electro Harmonics Soul Food pedal switched on with hardly any drive on it. I basically just leave that on all the time because I like the sound of it. So this is a clean sound neck pickup. Has some great natural sustain on it as well, this guitar. So this is both pickups. Bridge pickup, the effects are coming from the amp, by the way. And the beauty of having the 2 volumes and 2 tone controls on a guitar like this is the array of tones that you can get from it, especially when you're in the middle position using both pickups. So again, everything's just up full here. Just a ton of sounds you can get just by playing around with those tone and volumes. So yeah, a lot of variety of different sounds you can get out of this guitar. So we'll try a crunch sound. That's just the amp crunch sound. I'm not using anything other than the Electro Harmonics at the minute. So really nice, thick, warm sound from these pickups. If I put now a distortion pedal on, this is a TC Electronics Mojo. That's without, that's with. Really nice sound. And then if I play a bit of lead, you'll hear how this guitar sustains. I'll turn the mojo off again. This will get a bit noisy because I haven't got a noise gate on at the minute, but you'll hear the sustain from the guitar, bearing in mind I've got no speaker on, the speaker's defeated. I'm just going straight into the audio interface here. If I put the mojo on as well, yeah, great levels of sustain from this guitar. If the speaker was on, we'd be sounding a bit Gary Moore-ish there. We'd be getting Gary Moore levels of sustain out of this. So, fantastic guitar. Can't really fault it other than the switch. Plays great, looks great, sounds great. When I first got it, I couldn't put it down. So, very happy with this guitar. That's the video for today, guys. As ever, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you for another video shortly, I hope. Bye for now.